fastest one for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Before it even began, good racer and a bad the strength to try the Grand Championship mode one more time. Going into my second attempt, I felt I had to make a statement, so instead of using my initials, I just went with what I was: human. I skipped practice because no one has the time to do 5 more practice laps and went straight into day 1 of the qualifiers. Despite my best efforts, I was just 1 second off from getting in, so with day 2 being my last shot and the qualifying time being even lower than before, I knew it was now or never to make it in. Everything was going according to plan on my first lap, and I was well on my way to making it before the run was cut short by an awful corner maneuver destroying my run. But I wasn't going to give up that easily because I knew I would never make the same mistake again. Going into lap 2, I applied every technique I've learned so far, which led me to finally getting under the qualification threshold, so the only thing that stood in my way now was the race day itself. Even though I was nervous, things were off to a good start. I stayed pretty middle of the pack throughout the first half of the race, so if I kept the same pace, I was good to move on to the next round. I had a small hiccup on lap 3 which pushed me down the rankings a bit, but if I just kept racing, I knew I could get back into the mix. I just couldn't afford to make any more mistakes. Then on lap 5, the unthinkable happened. As devastating as it was, I had no choice but to keep going. Then before I knew it, the race had ended and I was unable to close the gap, finishing dead last. So while I'm not built to be an F1 driver, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a ton of fun playing this game. I even got so into it I customized my car to see how different wheels, gear, and wings really mattered, but true to simulation ideals, they all offered something completely different to make the experience your own. And one final thought about the game is I realized it offered dynamic weather, which I think is crazy to have in a game from 34 years ago. Having done just about everything you could do in this game at this point, my honest rating of the game comes out to be a Cars 3 poster out of 10. Make sure to follow and leave a comment what you would rate this game alongside games you hope to see in the future on this series, and I'll see you guys in the next one.